Today we are joined by the UAAP Season 85 champions, Ateneo Blue Eagles, Coach Sandy Arespacochaga, Gab Gomez, and of course the finals MVP, Ange Kouame. Guys, congratulations! Wow, the crown is back in Loyola, Katipunan. Coach Sandy, I have so many questions. Want to break down the game, but of course, first, how did you prepare for UP to get the Game 3?
We had to prepare a lot. Physical preparation, mental preparation, strategic preparation. I'm talking physical, mental, of course, that's for the players. Emotional also, spiritual. Strategy-wise, we had to do a lot of things. UP's the number one. Yeah, we finished number one in the eliminations, but I don't think anyone thinks of us as the number one team. It was UP. UP is the favored team, and they're the defending champs. And you really had to prepare for them. They're that good. The players are very good. The coaching staff is very good. So we really had to dig deep, and we really had to work a lot just to be prepared for UP.
How about you, Ange? From the players' perspective, what were the preparations like? Especially, it was another Game 3 like Season 84, right, Ange?
Yeah, I mean, the preparation was really intensive. As Coach Sandy said, we really have to go deep and figure out the most common play, review every single play that they run and be really focused and get into. So, props to the coaches for the hard work, and this is what flourished. So.
Gab, I will ask this to you. Your role as the one of the guys off the bench, bringing energy to that. What was it like, from your perspective na not compared to sila Ange or sila Dave, but you're playing in your one of the biggest final series as of yet. What was your mental preparation like? What was it like coming into the game for you?
I mean, yung preparation lang talaga, focus lang talaga and be ready to do our job. And yung mental prep namin talaga is to be better than the first group, so we can contribute in any ways and stuff like that.
Well, Coach Andy, what set the tone for the Blue Eagles in that game?
I think culmination of everything that we've gone through as a team. Ang dami from pre-season all the way to the regular season. Couple of things like, for example, at the start, experimenting with Chris Kuhn at the point, probably, and that served us well because we had the luxury of having Forsky as our point guard, and had Gab as our point guard, and Chris as our parang pseudo point guard also. That's one. All our successes, but more importantly, all our failures, probably all our losses, because we learned a lot from them. Everything we've gone through, the players, a lot of individual struggles then, and team struggles that helped us get better. People embrace their roles, parang mas naging clear sa kanila, and a lot of the players sacrificed talaga. In practice pa lang, kita mo yung sacrifice nila. Especially those guys who were not used. Hindi nakikita ng tao yung sacrifice and hard work nila. But, they were, parang yung practices namin, yung games nila eh. The only difference is nobody can see and nobody cheers for them, for what they do. But kami, we really felt it. And I think that bond between players, malaking bagay eh. That bond between players, what they all went through. Kasi in the end, there were moments in the game na medyo nagkakanya-kanya, especially when UP was threatening in Game 3. But kung wala kang team chemistry, if you don't have good team chemistry and you don't have a bond, a special bond, you will just go your own individual ways. And I think our players, regrouped and really stuck together, and hindi parang they were mentally tough, individually and collectively, and I think that was very big for us.
Ange, you've experienced many finals and championships with Ateneo. How special is this for you, Ange?
These two finals that I've been,
Yeah.
those two finals that I've been facing in this year was amazing. Last year, went 3 games, two overtime, and this year it was kind of like same spirit, but we felt like we were more hungry, to come, to finish the job. So props to the players, props to BJ also as a captain. It was a huge factor for us. Jacob Lago also was a huge factor for us. Not just that, but deep in the closer room, we felt like most of the players wanted more there, to give everything. Why? Because the year before that, the season before that, we were all in the locker room. We cried because we fell short, and we really wanted to do that for our seniors. So the whole team, and especially props to the coaches too, because they have done such a great job, to us. To Coach Sandy also too. Coach Sandy used to be the one to always remind us that what really happened last year. So for you to mention that every single practice, that we know what the goal is, we know what we try to achieve, really try to make us stay focused and locked in, and we really appreciate that, especially as a player. And that's that thing.
How physical was the series? Yesterday, there were a lot of fouls and stoppages. Everybody was falling down. How physical was it, Ange?
It's the UAAP spirit. It was really physical. Compared to my first year to the end of my last year, so I've seen different stuff. When I first entered the league, like nobody knew me, so I was free to do whatever I want. Then since I keep going on and on, I see, teams come with scout, different scheme to stop me as an individual, and trying to think that if they stop me, we stop the whole team. It wasn't the case. Everybody comes together because basketball is a team sport, and like you said, there were a lot of fouls yesterday. And I think it's the UAAP spirit.
In my personal opinion, if you were to award another finals MVP, that would be Gab Gomez. 3 threes in the whole game, 3 big free throws with confidence. Where does that come from, Gab? That confidence in Game 3, knocking down those big shots.
I need to give credit lang sa mga coaches tsaka sa mga teammates ko. Hindi ko talaga magagawa yun if wala sila. And thank you talaga sa mga coaches namin sa trust na binigay sa akin that game. And yun lang. I just want to bawi lang talaga from last season kasi nakita ko sina Mamu, Tyler, Joel, Rafi na umiyak ng ganun. Sabi ko lang sa sarili ko na hindi dapat maulit. And that's one of the motivation. But sobrang daming motivation this season para mag-champion.
Ange and Coach Andy, I want to get a reaction from Gab's performance yesterday. Coach Andy.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that Gab hit those threes because the 2 practices before he was hitting them with accuracy already, and he got a lot of shots up pa aside from normal practice namin. And parang among our shooters, siya na lang yung hindi pa talaga pumuputok eh. Parang it made sense kasi Chris already had his parang breakout shooting game against LaSalle, I think was that. Parang it was due already na puputok si Gab. He's been playing well kahit hindi siya nakakashoot the previous games. He's been locked in, doing his job for us. It made sense. It made sense yung explosion ni Gab. we weren't really surprised.
Coach Andy, now that we've talked about your preparations, Ateneo's side of things, but of course you had to prepare specifically for the matchups, and of course it was big that Zero was out. But what was the key in that, Coach? Kasi big 9-0 run. What was it like sustaining that?
Some of the things that we did game 2, I think, helped us, and we carried that over sa game 3. We preached to our players, we need to get off to a good start. We need to hit first. Hit first not literally means, hit them, sapakin mo, hindi ganon. But be physical, but also at the same time, get off to a great start. We want to, hit them first,
offensively,
stop them offensively, defensively. And I think in both games we did that. And that was very important for us. The players responded. I think defensively, couple of things that really helped us out a lot was putting Ange on Carl Tamayo. Because Carl Tamayo is a very, very good player. He's a great player. He's a complete player. He can shoot from the outside, drive from the outside, post up inside, has a spin move. He was strong going to his left. Now he's strong going to his right. So it's hard to send him only one way. We put our best defensive player on him. And that's Ange. That's very big for us. Because aside from Ange having to defend Carl Tamayo, whenever someone gets blown by, Ange had to defend all those other guys too, So in other words, Ange had to defend Carl Tamayo and defend everybody else. Other guys, like for example, Gab, and telling our other players that be responsible individually so that Ange doesn't have to defend everybody. Offensively, we shared the ball. Well, Coach Tab would have wanted us to execute better, but I think we executed well enough in the game. Because UP is a great defensive team too. UP is a great defensive team, and you can't just go one-on-one against this team. And we wanted to make sure that we get good shots, good opportunities for us. So the team execution was also very key for us.
All right, last couple of questions. Gab, I will start with you. How special? Through all the X's and O's, you guys are champions. But for you personally, how special is this championship for you?
Until right now, parang walang word na kahit describe yung feeling ko. Pero it feels different talaga. Something different. And pagising ko kanina, sabi ko, wow, champion. Sobrang special talaga kasi naalala ko lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ko, lahat ng mga struggles sa life, and dream come true lang talaga. Sobra. A lot. Especially, after last season na talo kami and nakabawi talaga kami. So, sobrang sweet.
Ange, what's next?
For me, I'm probably gonna get surgery, and we'll see what we can take from there. Because I don't really try to focus my mind on where am I gonna go, except to get my body 100% before I start to make a decision. So I will get surgery first.
Okay. Same question with Gab. How special is this championship for you?
This championship means a lot to me. I think it's one of my favorite amongst all the other one that I had. Why? Because we started from nothing, and Coach Sandy can actually witness it. And when we look at the roster before the season, nobody believed it. And we did believe in one another, and the coaches made us believe too. Why? To remind us every single day what we strive to be as a team, And you can tell from the beginning of the season until the end, there is a different shift, to become the team that we was to the one we have become. And I'm really proud of this year, especially because of the struggle that we have been through, from the summer league until the end of the season. And it makes me proud to be part of this team.
Coach Andy, what's next for the Blue Eagles?
Enjoy muna. Enjoy
Puro
muna.
interview
Kasi
muna, puro interview.
what's remarkable with these players is una they from a loss, 'di ba? From talo, from something negative, they were able to get something positive out of it and really make it a rallying point pa for this year. And not just individually but also collectively, like yung former teammates nila that graduated without the championship, and this was for them also. Similar situation with UP. Different lang, kami underdogs ngayon, but similar situation. UP kalaban, we lost game 1, we won game 2, tapos may na-injure sa kanilang players, so they're hyped up and motivated to really play well for game 3. And then game 3, humabol na naman UP, kahit last few minutes, biglang kala mo, parang you'd say, oh, this is similar to last season. I think everybody had that deja vu in their minds. But I think with our players, they just, they willed it na no, not today, not again. And their mental fortitude talaga got us through. Kaya nakakatuwa kasi similar and they learned from it, di ba? Parang they learned from history, the lessons of the past. And yun nga, it wasn't just for us, it was for other people, it was for their former teammates. It was for the Ateneo community na talagang ramdam din nila. I mean, they also felt that sting of that loss from last year. And I think marami rin talaga natakot na, ito na naman, deja vu. So,
lahat ng one big fight, coach, ang diin Lahat ng one big fight ang diin. As in,
yes,
gutom Lahat ng fans.
And, we were outnumbered sa crowd pero never out-cheered. We could feel them, not just hear them, we could feel our community. We could feel our crowd. So, malaking bagay yung puso nila naramdaman namin and nakakonect sa amin. So, this is talagang for the Ateneo community. We're very happy that we won for them para masaya, extra saya sana yung Pasko.
Lastly, Gab, your message to the Ateneo community.
To the Ateneo community, thank you talaga sa support nyo. You're different talaga this season and we felt that, and thank you for your time, thank you for cheering us, and sana next season ganun ulit.
I want to say thank you to the Ateneo community for everything that they have done for me. It's been a hell of a ride, for me to be able to be part of it, to see them every single day, the love, and the appreciation also. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the single moment, the up and down. And that's what made the Ateneo community meaningful to me. I just want to say thank you to the whole community, to the people that put their hands in, to the team also. That was me, Ange, and I'm really proud of being part of it.
All right, there you have it. UAAP Season 85 champions, Ateneo Blue Eagles, Coach Sandy Arespacochaga, Gab Gomez, and Ange Kouame. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here in ABS.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.